So yeah, I'm gay. All right, here we go. This is by FDH. I'm not gonna say, bro. Why is this his name, bro? Like, what? The original video will be in the top link in the description. Go support the original creator right now. I swear to God, if you don't, I'm gonna be pissed. You better do it right now. They don't care about SA. Oh, you already know this is about Twitch.
No crazy edits, just unfiltered early morning thoughts. So recently, Twitch has been nothing but a disgusting excuse for a platform.
Big booty facts.
Reflect on the recent situations that have transpired from Nina Lynn / Zoe Spencer to the Mizkif situation, and observe the culture around Twitch and the power dynamics that have been.
It's not good.
Abused. Right now, my issue is that I think there is a gross weaponization of SA that is being used at the discretion of Twitch and its streamers. But to understand what I mean, let's just look at each situation and analyze how people are responding to the crime of SA, starting with Zoe Spencer. I don't really care about her drama with Soluminati because that didn't matter.
Jesus, holy loud, bro. Guy needs to fix his EQ, dog.
Because the streamer space is incredibly misogynistic. People were doing a smear campaign on Zoe. I'm not saying the criticism isn't valid, but it's clear the criticism didn't stem
smear campaign on Zoe. What you mean?
From a genuine place. It did not come from people genuinely feeling like Shorty was tripping. The criticism felt more like it was because she was a woman. And I even said that.
What? Wait, when was this? Maybe we're not thinking of the same thing.
Feel like nobody was being consistent with how they're trying to cancel her, especially when bad actors already exist.
Everyone is on Zoe Spencer's ass. They're on this hate campaign. It's very valid, okay? Extremely valid, not taken away from it. I'm on you guys' side. She's weird. I'm just trying to figure out where's his energy for Deshae Frost. He was on this same time.
This guy hates Deshae Frost. This is another video where he's talked about it. I don't even know who that is, by the way. I think he said it was Kai Cenat's somebody associated with. But like, I don't know, bro.
Him essaying someone under the guise of a joke. Trying to figure out why all this energy is being had for Zoe, but none for Deshae. Nigga harassed a woman in the grocery store and he got off scot-free, plus a streamer university invite. But
it's fucked up, man. He should be banned. He should be, you know, charged with a crime. You know what I'm saying? Like yes.
Zoe gets a massive hate campaign and clowned on by every.
That's not misogyny, though. She's a bit.
Shorty is weird for sure, but this energy is not consistent. People will go tooth and nail to defend their favorite streamers, but when you have the most clear-cut case of hip,
no, it's that like I'm guessing probably Deshae Frost is like, I don't know, but it's probably more of like a cool like chill streamer, and then he did some like weird shit that he should be in trouble for. But Zoe Spencer is just annoying. Like nobody wants to root for an annoying person. Why the hell, like, what are we talking about?
Or defended annoying person. I just can't help but not to take this content seriously when there's still other weirdos in the same rooms as these streamers. Niggas are still rubbing shoulders with deplorable people. Y'all can cook Zoe.
That's facts.
Exile her. Get her out of here. Do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, these streamers will still be friends with weird people like Deshae. So
that is true. That is true.
Really undermines this whole hate campaign when the reason they're exiling her is the same stuff other streamers do.
First, let me give you guys some context to what
valid. No, totally valid.
Said.
Very good point.
Basically, there was a clip that I think was taken during a stream with a cougar, quote unquote, as Deshae describes it.
Fuck? What is happening?
And there was a moment where Deshae was sweeping and he pretends to fall to touch her butt. Now, I'm going to sound kind of conspiratorial, but it was too tedious to find this clip. And when you type in Deshae Frost sweeping, your page is probably going to look like this. It's similar to Netflix and they know what you're talking about, but you're not going to find the clip just off of that. But you do see a link to a stream with that same woman on YouTube. And obviously the clip is pretty weird and it's weird no matter how you look at it. And if you're going to defend
it's fucking weird.
This clip, I think there's a level of mental gymnastics you have to do in order to accomplish that. I feel like most people's reaction is to say, well, it's scripted, but then you have to ask to what extent, because
what? It's scripted. What the fuck?
In the grand scheme of a stream, pretending to fall in order to touch someone's butt doesn't seem like a good script, nor is
no, what are we what?
It's something that should be scripted, because if it's scripted, you have to ask, why are we simulating SA? Because pretending to fall in order to touch someone's butt is SA. And also, with how things have played out, I really don't think we should count this clip out. In my opinion, I think it's SA.
Do you hate Almighty Frieza? Yes.
Even if it looks playful or like a joke. But back to Zoe Spencer. People seen the clip of her SA and Saeed and they singled her.
Yeah, bro, I didn't know. That's some weird shit, bro.
her out.
That's
they ran
weird.
the craziest smear campaign
Weird
of
ass
doom,
dude.
and now all of a sudden Zoe Spencer is blackballed. When this whole situation was blowing up, I called out how Nina Lynn was involved at the time, but I didn't know her name.
Silky has an assistant named Saeed. He's an introverted young man, a little socially awkward, whatever. Zoe kept trying to twerk on him, and this is despite him clearly like running away and not being into it, and Silky even saying like, nigga, he don't mess with it, chill. And with this girl from Could Have Been Love, you know, Juicy's show,
Yeah, we've covered this topic a lot.
doing it despite Saeed clearly not wanting her to twerk on him.
And mind you, after this, everybody canceled Zoe. Nina literally went up in the space. You had so many niggas doing content with her. The whole reason she was with Rage and she had the chance to call it embarrassing in the first place is because she was that connected. You're only doing streams with your Rage if you have connections. So I feel like that says a lot. And this is all after Zoe already got canceled. And the reason why is because the internet weaponized SA to cancel Zoe Spencer, and then conveniently after Nina beefs with YBG, now all
Why are we phrasing it like that? Weaponized sexual assault to cancel Zoe Spencer? She sexually assaulted someone. There's no weaponizing it. That makes it sound like what? But this is the same thing in the other video where he was like, they're doing it because they hate her, and it's like, well, yeah, she's annoying. What is that? She still sexually assaulted someone. What does that have to do with anything?
we're canceling her too. I'm seeing all these streamers petitioning to have her banned, and it's good and all, but it just feels tepid and honestly misogynistic. You have communities and streamers using SA to
How is it misogynistic? Where is this coming from?
cancel people, but more specifically women they don't like, while allowing males who are, in my opinion, equally creepy in the space. So
That's not like, yes, he's right. That is weird. Everybody should be held accountable in the same way, regardless of gender. That's not misogynistic, though. Like, what? Well, I mean, the platform might be, but the people who don't like what
was able to get away with literally walking up on a random woman and harassing her, and nobody.
For me too, like, I only heard about the Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer thing recently, and I would imagine the majority of people only heard about that recently. How many people know about the Shay Frost thing? I'm just now seeing this in this video. Right? You know what?
They cared that Jay Cinco was recording a random woman in the gym and hardly containing his lust. I realized that's the
that's
culture
fucking
that
weird,
Twitch was
bro.
fostering. I also
Facts. No, that right there, based. Yeah, this is the culture that Twitch is.
Nina was unbanned, and
culture
Zoe was
that
too.
encourages.
So not only is SA a weapon that people are using to cancel other influencers,
Shut the fuck up. Stop phrasing it like that. They SA'd somebody. It's not a weapon. They did that. You're making it sound malicious. He literally SA'd. Like, what are we talking about?
But it feels like Twitch views SA as just another PR obstacle, so they issue bans to
That is how they feel about it. That's facts.
silence people and then unban when it feels like the noise has gotten quieter.
Facts.
Mind you, Nina got rebanned only because Disguised Toast came
What
out
the
and
fuck?
said, nah,
That's right,
that was
Frieza.
SA and
You
I
tell
was
him.
uncomfy. And I want to correct myself because I said the clip was weird, but I also said it was playful. But with Toast coming out,
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Without the context, I was like, it could just be, a funny joke, haha, who. But then him saying, that it wasn't. I didn't realize some of the context, and I was like, oh.
he confirmed he was uncomfortable, and that was SA. And that's also why I wanted to bring up the Deshae clip, because even though we see one thing and we can easily say it's scripted and that it's not that serious, we really don't know what's
I don't think, who the fuck thinks that?
happening inside someone's head. But now ask
don't
yourself,
like,
why does it
what?
take two different instances of SA to get someone banned? That's because it's the culture, it's the
Yeah.
optics that Asmon Gold spoke on.
Uh-huh.
Now let's talk about the Emiru situation, and that shit is so demonic. Like, no BS, bruh. That stuff is just evil all the way through. So first you got the
Dude, for real.
TwitchCon stuff, where you go to an event that has really bad security measures, and then Emiru's favorite security guard is banned, and then you see her get attacked, and the guy walks out with no repercussions, no consequences, none of that. You have an environment where high-profile female streamers can get attacked, and then the perpetrator is allowed to exit
just
with
walk
no
freely.
consequences, none at all. And the only reason we know this is because you have other streamers there who are
It's not, the situation is not funny. It's the fact that, how fucking incompetent and retarded Twitch is. It's funny.
It live, and not to mention blatantly lying in their response.
Do you hate the whole Dragon Ball, aka me, Hoku, all? What?
And then the CEO of Twitch comes on here and just victim blames.
And others. Obviously, we saw one Twitch streamer yesterday, Emiru, get
that was
assaulted
crazy
by a male fan, and a lot of streamers have, especially female streamers, have talked about, you know, the danger that they feel from these sort of toxic, I guess, parasocial kind of creeps. What are you guys doing to prioritize safety? Because I know also a bunch of Twitch content creators said that they were
This clip is genuinely insane.
scared to even come to TwitchCon this year, just in case something like what happened yesterday would happen.
The safety of our creators is the top priority. The challenge we face
That line is just insane.
is a challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch. It extends throughout our society. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating
Yeah, he literally just started victim blaming. This clip is insane. I've seen this multiple times, but like the more I watch it, the worse it gets.
with you aren't there. Okay, it's very different. You know, when I use other short form content and people say all sorts of stuff, well, I can't stop that. But when I live stream, they basically don't bother me.
So what type of BS are you yapping?
Yeah, what?
You can't control the actions of other people, especially deranged, psychotic, and parasocial.
Yeah, he's talking like Emiru is like is like digital, like he's not physically in the play. Like
visuals.
what?
People bypass bans all the time, new accounts, etc., etc. But these are PR stunts. These are not meant to actually address the harm, but rather silence the noise. The passive nature that Twitch has, and even the streamers in the community towards these sexual crimes, have fostered a culture where those same crimes are high in volume. And now that we finally have a microscope placed over these crimes, to me it's clear that SA has been reduced to a gotcha. And then you have the Mizkif situation I just spoke on. Full stop evil. You got a dude accused of covering up SA.
Bro, this shit, yo, the Diddy of Twitch is crazy.
Hey, this was 3 years ago, mind you. This happened in 2022. I said it in the video. But if you get accused of covering up SA, you have to be evil. How does one even get that allegation, my nigga?
You get accused of it. You get accused of something, right? Like, you're saying that's evil. Like, how do you get accused of something? Well, people might not like you and try and create like a smear campaign against you. That can happen. People do lie about that kind of stuff. Is it likely? No, but it can happen. I'm not saying the Mizkif didn't cover. No, he probably did. But I'm just saying, like, what do you mean? Like, the way you phrase that is kind of crazy.
And this is a specific individual. We already know about institutions doing it. But if you as a person are getting accused of covering up SA, you're not pure of soul. Facts. Now we have Emiru.
The fuck?
Coming out and saying
weird phrasing.
He's basically an abuser, and he also essayed her. And then another streamer, Qco, she claimed that he was sleeping with her when she was drunk, and he still hasn't been.
Oh
banned.
yeah, bro, that shit was like all the Diddy of Twitch, bro.
Trying to take up too much of anyone's time. I just want this video to serve as a little bit of a break point where we really look at what's transpired and we say no. You got niggas weaponizing SA, you got a CEO who is victim blaming and treating SA as another obstacle for PR, and then you have a literal demon in a human skin suit who niggas been saying is weird for years, once again showing us that he's weird. I love you guys. Thank you so much for attending the videos. This is the first Socrates special.
Hey,
more thoughts, less edits, more yap. Blase, blase. Subscribe for more
Why is he calling it Socrates special? Bro, you are not Socrates.
Unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here.
You are not him. Oh. All right. It's an interesting video overall. Go check out the original content. Go support the original content. Go subscribe to him as well. Show some love. The link will be in the top link of the description. Do it right now!